Hello everyone, this is the last video of this retaining wall build. I have declared myself complete with this wall. I am grateful, not because it wasn't fun, but because it was a lot of work and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. So it's been a while since my last video. I can't really remember where I left off, so please forgive me if I am missing out on anything. Okay, here is the last step right here. Notice it's about 7 layers tall if you count the submerged layer beneath the dirt. And it's my best wall yet. I guess the first two steps I did, I got enough experience that the last one looks really good. It's a really smooth contouring line. The lines are parallel to the wall or to the fence. It's a little bit tall because when I started at the lowest spot. Hi Nyla. You gonna say hi to everyone? Say hi. Say hi, Nyla. Hi, Nyla. Say hi. Say hi to everyone. Come on. Gotta say hi. Here. Oh no, you just big cuddle dog. There. Say hi. Okay. Well, she'll say hi next time. But because I started at the lowest part, my calculations went a little bit off because I was trying to keep things flat to be parallel with that top wall, but since I started at the lowest point, the wall actually started getting lower and lower as I dug towards that bush over there. So this, to make everything level and to bury the sprinkler line next to that top wall where you see the bricks, I had to add a layer. That ended up being too tall for a step. It just wasn't comfortable, especially for my wife, because she would have trouble making that step. So I built an intermediate step today. I did that one good. And let me show you the tools before I sign off. The cart to carry the blocks with, very important. I can't remember what I was using that saw for. Shims, because sometimes blocks just don't line up. Bucket, stakes and string to route out your course. Gravel. Most people, the manuals say to use sand. I didn't want to use sand. I just bought this small pebble gravel and I used it to help flatten the bricks. I mixed it with dirt just to flatten it down a bit. You need some kind of masonry cutting tool because the vast majority of your work is going to be out in the open, but you're going to reach, side walls or other things that you're going to have to shape blocks around. So make sure you have your earplugs and your safety glasses, extension cord. These tools I did make a lot of use of. Brush to keep your stone clean. Before you glue down the stone, you want to clean down your block, and there's dirt and flying everywhere, so that I ended up getting a lot of use out of that. The sledgehammer and wooden block I used to make minor adjustments on the block itself. It's really hard just to get a block to lay flat. Sometimes you just need to adjust it like 1/8 of an inch, and a sledgehammer and a wooden block go a long way. There's a masonry chisel. It will help you do those really weird shaping of the blocks as you get up close to other I guess, fixtures. Shovel for excavating, of course. Little mini sledgehammer, make things a little bit work. This tool right here, the mini mattock, I call it, I ended up getting a lot of use out of it. It was really helpful in flattening the ground, and then even contouring the hill. As you build up the wall ends up leaning inwards because each block is offset about 1/2 inch from the layer that you stack it on. So it ends up kind of digging its way into the slope. So with the little mini mattock, you lay one layer and then you shape the hill around that to make room for the next layer, and then so on. So that tool I ended up getting a lot of use out of. This let's see, this is a multi-angle measurement tool. I only recently got it because for that step that you saw out there, and it made things much easier to match, because usually you build the wall up to some fixture and then you got to cut a block. So it's if you have a tool like that, it makes that inside angles much easier to measure. There's a triangle, square, tape measure. These were my adhesives. I didn't use any mortar, no grout or anything. I stacked each course, and then the top 3 courses I glued together with this. This is construction adhesive. I like Quikrete. It's done a really good job, and the tube is plastic, so if you're leaving it out and it gets rained on, the adhesive will be fine. I bought another brand somewhere in the middle of this project, and I left it outside and got a little bit rained on, and it had cardboard tubing, so I just ruined it. But yeah, I stuck with the plastic tubing. Caulking gun, of course, to distribute the plastic tubing. Now levels, I have 3 here. They all had their uses. The one that was the most useful was this short one right here. I found it was easier for me to set a block, level it to like a quarter bubble of an incline, or something like to that effect, one block at a time. And then when I had to match it to the adjacent block, it was much easier for me to check the level on it. The other ones were good, but they were only really helpful when I was setting up parallel courses to the one below it. So if you got gopher problems, you might as well kill the gophers as you go. And then this is the most important thing: you must have Gatorade. My favorite part of the whole job. Well, anyway, I hope you guys like these videos. These are my first series of videos that I have ever done. So thank you very much for listening, and take care.